the dawn of time, when the world was but a canvas awaiting the strokes of divine hands, there existed the cosmic ocean, a vast expanse of swirling chaos from which all life would spring forth. It was here, amidst the primordial mists, that the great deity Rod emerged, his presence heralding the beginning of creation. But as Rod crafted the world, he knew that balance was essential, and so he called forth the gods to aid him in his divine work. Among them stood Perun, the mighty god of thunder and lightning, whose voice could shatter mountains, and whose hammer wielded the power of storms. With each swing of his mighty weapon, Perun forged the heavens, bringing order to the chaos of the skies. With hair as golden as the sun, and eyes that sparkled like the bolts he wielded, Perun was both feared and respected by mortals and gods alike. He ruled over the skies, reigning supreme in storms and battles, his voice booming like thunder across the heavens. Beside Perun stood Veles, the enigmatic god of the underworld and animals. He held sway over the wild places of the earth, guarding the secrets of the underworld, and guiding the spirits of the departed on their journey to their final resting place. Though his motives were often mysterious, Veles was a steadfast ally to Rod in the eternal dance of creation and destruction. As the world took shape, Rod called upon Svarog, the celestial blacksmith, to forge the sun in his fiery furnace. Svarog was the deity of immense power and wisdom, revered by mortals and gods alike for his mastery over the forces of fire and metal. His domain is the sun itself, which he forged with his own hands in the fiery depths of his forge. With each strike of his hammer, he shaped the golden orb that would bring light and warmth to the world. But Svarog's mastery extends beyond the celestial realm. He is also the architect of the natural world, shaping the land with his divine will and imbuing it with the spark of life. Mountains rise at his command, valleys form at his touch, and rivers flow with the lifeblood of the earth, all crafted with the skill of a true artisan. And so, Dazhbog, the radiant god of the sun, was born, his brilliance banishing darkness and illuminating the path of life. Dazhbog brought warmth and vitality to the world, illuminating even the darkest corners with his divine radiance. He was worshipped by farmers and travelers alike, who prayed for his blessings and guidance. Yet, for all this power and majesty, Dazhbog was not without his challenges. His journey across the sky was not without peril, for he had to navigate the treacherous currents of the heavens and contend with the forces of darkness that seek to extinguish his light. But Dazhbog was undaunted by these threats, for he knew that the sun is a symbol of resilience and hope, and that its light will always prevail over the forces of darkness. With each new dawn, he rose anew, a testament to the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth that shapes the destiny of the world. But amidst the harmony of creation, there arose discord. Dazhbog, the god of the winds, rode across the skies on the wings of the storm, bringing change and turmoil to the world. His restless spirit clashed with the order imposed by Perun and Svarog, threatening to disrupt the delicate balance of existence. As the god of the winds, Dazhbog commanded the elemental forces of nature, guiding the currents of air that swept across the land. He brought change and transformation, his restless spirit driving the ever-shifting patterns of weather and climate that shaped the world. In the midst of the divine drama, Svitovit, the guardian of the household, watched over hearth and home with a watchful eye. He ensured prosperity and protection for all who honored him, his presence bringing stability and security to the mortal realm. But Svitovit was not merely a guardian of the physical realm. He was also a protector of the spiritual world, warding off malevolent spirits and dark forces that seek to sow discord and chaos. With his divine power, he banished negativity and ensured that the bonds of family and community remained strong. Yet, amidst the pantheon of gods, there existed the divine feminine, embodied in the goddesses Lada and Mokosha. Lada, the Slavic goddess of love, beauty, and harmony, embodied the radiant warmth of spring and the bountiful abundance of summer. She was revered for her nurturing and compassionate nature, bringing joy and fertility to the world with her presence. Often depicted adorned with flowers and garlands, Lada exuded an aura of serenity and grace, inspiring mortals to embrace the beauty of life and the power of love. She was a symbol of renewal, creativity, and the enduring cycle of growth and rebirth in the natural world. At the same time, Mukushap, the Earth Mother, nurtured the land with her wisdom and compassion, ensuring the fertility of the soil and the bounty of the harvest. She embodied the nurturing and life-giving qualities of the land. In ancient times, she was revered as a guardian of the soil, ensuring its fertility and abundance for crops and livestock. Her presence brought stability and prosperity to communities, fostering a deep reverence for the land and its cycles of growth and renewal. As a goddess of fertility, Makosha was invoked in rituals and ceremonies to ensure a successful harvest and the well-being of families and communities. Her influence extended to all aspects of agricultural life, from planting and cultivation to the reaping of crops, making her a central figure in the spiritual and cultural traditions of ancient Slavic peoples. Among them, there was also Mara, often depicted as a goddess associated with death, nightmares, and the underworld. Her name means nightmare or phantom, reflecting her role as a fearsome and enigmatic presence in the spiritual realm. Mara was believed to wander the night, haunting the dreams of those who have wronged her or strayed from the path of righteousness. But Mara was not merely a harbinger of darkness and death. She was also a guardian of the soul, guiding the departed on their journey to the afterlife. But perhaps the most beloved of all was Yarilo, the youthful god of fertility and renewal, who danced through the fields and forests, bringing life and vitality to the natural world. His laughter echoed through the land, inspiring mortals to embrace the joy of existence and celebrate the cycles of life and death. Overall, Yarilo is portrayed as a vibrant and joyful deity, celebrated for his role in bringing new life and vitality to the world. His presence embodied the spirit of springtime, when the earth awakens from its winter slumber and bursts forth in a riot of color and life, reminding mortals of the eternal cycle of growth, renewal, and rebirth. And amidst the eternal dance of creation and destruction, there existed Lelia and Lel, the counterparts of love and romance, who embodied the eternal longing for connection and intimacy. Lel, the male counterpart, is often portrayed as a handsome and charismatic figure with an air of mystery and allure. His presence evoked feelings of passion and desire. Lel is associated with the warmth of the sun and the vitality of life, symbolizing the light that illuminates the darkness and brings joy to the world. Lelia, the female counterpart, is the embodiment of feminine beauty, grace, and intuition. Shililia is often depicted as a radiant and serene figure, with flowing hair and luminous eyes that reflect the depths of the night sky. She is associated with the mysteries of the moon and the nurturing power of the earth, symbolizing the darkness that gives birth to new life and growth. Together, Lel and Lelia represent the eternal interplay of masculine and feminine energies, the dynamic tension between opposites that gives rise to harmony and balance in the universe. All these deities were revered by the early tribes of the region, each one embodying aspects of nature, wisdom, and the human experience. As the ages passed and civilizations rose and fell, the legends of the Proto-Slavic Ukrainian gods endured, passed down through generations as a reminder of the timeless forces that shape the destiny of the world. For in the tapestry of divinity, every thread tells a story, and every god and goddess plays a part in the eternal dance of life.